What's good? What's good? It is, it's been really slow with deliveries lately, and I've been observing some patterns, both externally and what is going on, but also internally what is going on. And I don't like it. So I want to talk about it. You have seen the title of this video. I am struggling with, I don't know if it's like racism, but I'm struggling with things. And so I'm going to try to talk it out. Specifically, some of these patterns I've noticed are people. So I'm seeing some of the same people waiting at the Walmarts, like the same people waiting at a Walmart to get an order, a Spark order. And I know that they're waiting for an order because I see them shopping or I see them picking up an order. And they have designated parking places where you go. And so I've noticed it. And it's been growing. And most of the people that are doing Spark, it would seem, are not American. They are immigrants of some kind. Whether they're legal or not, I couldn't tell you. But my brain begins to wonder if they are legal or illegal immigrants. And my brain begins to get frustrated when I see people who are not American stealing our jobs. I know that's like... I'm frustrated because I'm not able to make a good living, and we have all of these people coming here that we're encouraging to come here, and there's not opportunity here. There used to be, but the globalists have destroyed the opportunity. What we're going through right now is them just scraping the bottom of the barrel as they extract the last bit of wealth out of this country. We're witnessing, I made a video on it, the controlled demise, the controlled demolition of the West. And that's because they know how to create wealth through destruction. Destroy property values, buy them up cheap, remodel them, renovate them, sell them up high, and all along the way, deflate the value of the currency. I saw this meme, and it's so true. Boomers need to think about this. Your house did not go up in value a whole lot since you bought it. The dollar has lost so much value. That's why your house is so expensive. It's not that it appreciated. It's that the dollar is just less valuable than it used to be. So it takes more of them to buy a house. And so when I'm sitting at a Walmart waiting for like half an hour to an hour just to get a frickin' order, and then I see people speaking a different language, that frustrates me. And I don't like it. I acknowledge that it frustrates me, and I acknowledge that I don't like it, but it's the truth. I have a freaking master's degree. I was told, go to college, get a piece of paper, and then jobs will just be like abundant for you. There are not abundant jobs. I know a lot of people with higher education degrees that are underemployed. So underemployed means essentially they're not using their degree, or they're not maybe being compensated along their qualifications, or commensurate with their qualifications. Commensurate's a cool word. It just means kind of like on par with. So if something's commensurate, it changes, right? I like that word. Anyways. And so I don't know what to do. Because I don't want to be angry. I don't think I'm being racist when I get frustrated by this. I think that's just like my primal instinct of competition, and maybe even something deeper, like these people aren't part of my tribe. They don't speak my language. They probably don't care about my values. I don't know about that because we're so disconnected from each other that we're focused on getting this order. We're not focused on, okay, how can we collaborate together to raise our standard of living? We're focused on, okay, how can we just get these scraps? And I acknowledge I'm complicit in perpetuating this paradigm because I don't know what to do. I have nothing. So I have no, like, if I had land, I could try to do something with that land, right? I could start growing some crops. I could start selling eggs. I could do something, but I have nothing. And there's no, like, there's an expression, generational wealth is often squandered within 3 generations, or familial wealth is squandered within 3 generations. My family used to have land, and there's a whole street in my hometown named after my family. We used to be affluent, but I'm like the 3rd or 4th generation. And so there's just nothing I can expect to inherit. There's no family property that I can go live on and like invest in and expect to be handed down to me someday. There's nothing. And so it's, and I know a ton of Americans feel this way. A ton of Americans are just like, we're being divided and they're winning, and I don't want them to, but it's working. And so that's why I'm making this video. I was thinking, you know, I ruminate a lot, and I've told this story in other videos. I'll tell it again really quick that, you know, 2 years ago, I was working in a little seafood factory making $20 an hour. I had health insurance. You know, things were good, except I was only getting 20 to maybe 30 hours a week. And I needed 40, right? At least I'd work 60 if they'd have given me the hours. But they liked me as an employee, so they offered me a promotion. So $20 an hour at 40 hours a week is about $42,000 a year if you work 40 hours, right? So this promotion was a salaried position, working 45, maybe up 50 some weeks, but then I could drop it down 45 hours, right? They offered me $46K a year. This is in 2022. That's like going from $20 an hour to $46K a year salary. It's not good. You can't support a family on that. You can't even think to start a family on that. It's this economy has been so damaged by the corrupt globalists and elitists, and they're succeeding, and I don't want them to. So I'm making this video to just maybe ask for help. If you see this, can you help me find a job that someone with a master's degree in business administration can do that will pay enough for me to, you know, start to like want to start a family? That's how we can diffuse racism in this country, is we can stop pitting people against each other and encourage collaboration and cooperation. But the social engineers have done a so good job at constructing this paradigm, the scarcity of resources paradigm. It's not true. We have the resources, but what's happening is the government, the ruling class, the elitists, they're regulating and controlling the resources so that way they can funnel it up to their friends. Fascism, totalitarianism, communism, whatever you want to call it. We're all being screwed. And it's so, like, this morning I had a conversation with my barista who is Hispanic, and I love her and she loves me. And she was talking about how, like, she doesn't understand what's going on in our world. And she's like, is Trump racist? I think he is, because that's what the media tells me. But she's like, I've never heard him say anything racist. And I'm like, yeah, let me know if you do. So, like, I'm not racist, but I get frustrated when I hear a foreign language competing for work I'm trying to get that's not even good work. But there's not good work for me. I'm really sorry for all the movement. I'm just amped up. I think I'll end the video there. Thank you very much. Much love.